So Adam, I want you to see something.
What am I supposed to be looking at?
You see this beautiful United States Championship belt? It
I
shows
do
that
see it.
I am the current pay-per-view champions. Suck on that.
Oh, okay. All right. Calm down.
Oh, by the way, hey Adam,
Yes.
I have one question for you. I got one question for you.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome. It's time for a brand new episode of As the Buckle Turns. I'm Adam.
I'm Tim.
Oh, my audio is going to get picked up on your mic so bad.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. I need to reintroduce myself. I forgot. Your current predictions champion, Tim Green.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Yes, you do get to say that.
Until I lose this, I'm gonna rub it in your face.
I know you will.
In your face.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we got some. It's just news this week. Just news.
Just news.
Yep, and
That's
us
it?
complaining about Raw
So nothing
and
new.
rumors. Tons of rumors, actually.
So in
All
other
right.
words, nothing new.
No, nothing new. Anyway, so we're gonna start off with a great story. Braun Strowman is recovering. He had his surgery. It was on the bone spurs in his right elbow.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So
think,
now comes the part of rumors and all that stuff, because you have WWE still having him labeled or booked against Baron Corbin at TLC.
yeah. And if Corbin loses, Braun gets his Universal Championship match at Royal Rumble, and Corbin's no longer the GM.
Right. The problem is, it does seem that this kind of surgery has about a 6-week rehab period.
Yeah, I know.
So TLC is 2 weeks away. There is no way he's going to be in shape and healed in time to be able to compete.
Hey, you know what Vince has to say about that?
What?
John Cena would be, so you need to be too.
Yeah, John Cena, Superman John Cena. Yeah, he's going to get there. Braun Strowman, no, it looks like he's not going to be having another pay-per-view match until Royal Rumble.
Well, they do have plans, multiple plans, of what they may do if he's not ready to go. One rumor is that they'll bring Bray Wyatt back to television to
Yes.
fill in for him. There's another option of doing a team, a multi-man tag match between two different teams.
Right.
But here's the thing. Nowhere with those plans that have been gotten out, does it say it'll still be for Baron's GM ship, or
Right.
if that Bray wins or the team wins, Braun will still get his title shot.
Yet none of that is being leaked. It just seems like they're going to probably put that off until, Braun gets back, and then do it on Raw.
No, Corbin was saying, I think it was this week or last week, I don't remember. I think it was this week. He said something like, if Strowman doesn't show up, he wins by forfeit, so then he automatically becomes full-time GM. So more than likely, if Braun can't show up, then it'll more than likely they'll have to tie it into how they replace it.
Probably.
Now they could also, if they really wanted to, they could do an angle the night of where Corbin mysteriously gets taken out, so he can't have the match.
Okay.
And on Raw, he shows up like, well, Braun never showed up, so I won. And then Stephanie saying like, no, you didn't because you weren't able to compete either. So you weren't able to go out to the ring. You weren't able to go out to the ring and have the match officially start. So therefore, you could do it that way, and then you could build to like, well, okay, we'll do that now. And it's like, oh no, we have to give him notice of this to officially be able to say that.
Notice in person. And it will be, the moment that he comes back, he's like, all right, let's do this right now.
It would be really fun if Strowman came like through the crowd and is standing behind Corbin. She's like, but you're right. But you know what? If you want to do it tonight, is that okay with you, Braun? And Corbin's just like, turns around, power slam.
The bell rings.
Yep. Ring the bell. I think Braun, and like Corbin's like, yeah. Turns around, Braun, you're all right with this after the bells already ring, and he's just like turns around, power slam.
All right, I like that booking.
But
I like that.
That would
booking.
be fun.
But yeah, it does seem that team timeline wise, he's not going to be able to compete until sometime. Probably right around Christmas. I mean, and that's pushing it.
Who knows? Once he's able to officially start working out, they'll probably have him in the performance center, really rehabbing it down there.
Probably.
And working with their people. Or I should say, down here where I am.
Yeah, because, whatever.
Because I'm actually not that far from me. But that's probably what will happen. I mean, because they built this facility for this, one of the reasons, to have a place that's so well done that when people are coming back from injuries, they can go there to get the ring rust off, to really get back into that shape. So.
One more thing. It does seem that with Braun Strowman on the sidelines right now and Roman Reigns gone, that Raw doesn't have its top two talents that it's built itself around for pretty much, the last 2 years?
Braun has been only about a year, really.
Well,
we're going into the second year now.
Okay. So it's been a full year, though, of Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns kind of being the two biggest full-time talents.
Yeah.
And now, as of right now, neither one of them are there.
Yeah.
Which brings us to part 2 of this story. It became the worst Raw ever. Raw. Oh my God. I like the fact that I caught the story that Milwaukee had updated, or somebody had updated the Milwaukee Wikipedia page to add in that it's now Milwaukee is where wrestling died. Rest in peace, Raw, from 1993 to 2018. You meant so much to all of us, but you're dead now. I don't know, the entire because I don't get to watch the show, but the reports on it are just, the show had no meaning.
Yeah.
So for me, one of the worst things that I've seen come out, and looking at it, I'm just like, wow, this is even worse than I thought. Rhonda and Nia had a promo together where Rhonda had to come across as being afraid of Nia breaking her face. Rhonda came to the WWE from the UFC, where she fought other women who actively tried to punch her in the face and break her face. There is no reason for her to back down. What the hell is going on right now?
I know.
So this is definitely building towards Ronda versus Nia at TLC. Meh. Nia really does need to move back down to the Performance Center, back down to NXT, and continue working.
I have a better plan. Just get rid of her.
No, 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 no. She's not bad, but well, first of all, give her somebody who can actually write for her and understands the way that she talks, because she hasn't had a promo where she doesn't seem like a robot half the time.
Yeah.
But speaking of Rhonda, it does seem that somebody over at Fox wants once they are broadcasting SmackDown, they want Rhonda on their brand. And it does seem it does seem like there's going to be further, like, yes, we've had the rumors that the two brands are going to visually completely move away from each other. It does seem like there is a push that both brands will have a very specific content style too.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to change over the next couple of years.
Because Fox wants SmackDown to be more sports related, so it fits better into the sports block from Thursday to Sunday.
Right.
Which goes against Vince's idea of more comedy, because Vince is an idiot. He's lost touch with what people want. And it's just like, no, this is a good thing. And to really prove this, why not have the most athletic person you have, like outside of there besides Brock Lesnar,
Yes.
be over on this brand, who's going to be there week to week. So it makes sense. Which again goes against, why would they have her be afraid of Nia? Especially after we saw what she did to her this summer.
I know.
So,
you know.
But the interesting note is, this matchup at TLC was originally supposed to be with Natalia.
And why isn't it?
Because the plan was always for Natalia to turn on Ronda at Survivor Series.
Okay.
But when her father passed away this summer, they didn't think they could turn her.
Oh, come on. You could use it to turn somebody.
Yeah.
They're dealing with grief. They get angry about it.
So they decided not to, so they went with Nada again.
Like, it could, the way you could have done it was that technically Ronda was pushing Natalia to fight through it. And Natalia just turned on her and was just like, I can't deal with this right now. That way neither one seems like they're being heel. It's just one person being like, hey, come on, buck up, let's go do this. And the other one just being like, leave me alone.
It'll be interesting to see. Here's what I fear.
Instead, they went with Ruby Riott breaking a set of sunglasses and Natalia losing her damn mind and getting counted out.
It'll be interesting to see, like, WWE, they'll finally take Nia as a threat to their talent pool if she ends up injuring Ronda in their match.
Yes. Yeah.
Because if Nia injures Ronda, she's done.
Oh, of course.
They may not fire her, but they're never going to use her again in the way, like, any chance of bringing a title ever again, gone.
Gone. Just totally gone.
It'll be years before you actually see her in the an actual title picture, which again she won't win, but But that's the thing. She's been injuring so many people.
I know.
It's only a matter of time. Here's what I mean. If Nia accidentally punches Ronda in the face at TLC,
No.
what Ronda's gonna do to her? She's going to break her arm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Ronda will retaliate. Like, it'll be a moment
honestly,
where you're like, that's old school.
Yeah.
Because you know that sometimes old school, Freddie Blassie, that level of old school. Those guys, they actually got hit in the ring, they're gonna hit you back. You try to break their arm, they're actually going to try to break your arm.
But that's the thing, like, and honestly, if Nia actually hits Ronda, I don't blame her if Ronda, whatever Ronda does to her, because you have to learn how to control yourself in the ring.
Yeah.
Or you're, yeah. Honestly, like I said, I'm done with Nia. Get rid of her.
Yep.
Just release her. Honestly,
I still feel like there's something there. Like
Tamina is a better choice to have around than Nia, because as bad as Tamina is in the ring, she hasn't hurt people.
Yeah, nobody's got injured in her matches.
So, and you put Tamina in with the right person, you can have a decent match,
Heck
even
yeah,
to
you
the
would.
level of good, if you plan it out correctly.
Yeah.
But Nia, nope, I'm done with her.
Okay.
After what she did to my Becky, my Lexi.
Yeah, I know. Just a quick Twitter update. Alexa Bliss does seem to be actually enjoying some of her time off right now.
Oh, I don't blame her. After the schedule she's had as being like the premier woman in SmackDown and then on Raw last 2-3 years. Oh, by the way, Milwaukee has fixed their Wikipedia page.
Damn it! I wish they had left it there. All right.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. That's what I was looking up when I was off to the way to the side. I was like, I wonder if it's still up.
All right, now we're going to go ahead and head off across the Pacific Ocean. We're going to go check in with New Japan Pro Wrestling because they have the New Japan World Tag League going on right now.
So this is not WWE related? I'm going to go take a dump. I'll be back. I'm going to go take a dump.
No, but you have some information for me. This ends on what, the 19th of December?
Yes.
And right now
the 9th.
No, the
9th.
9th. The 9th. And right now there's only 2 matches set for that card. It's a 60-minute time limit match for the never open weight championship between Goto and Ibushi.
Yep.
And then the final match for the 2018 tournament, which this year's tournament saw changes. Oh, sorry, Tim. What was that?
We still have no clue who's going to be in the finals yet because the tournament's still going on.
Right. So the tournament saw changes from being a 2-block system last year to a single block, and instead of 16 teams, it moved down to 14 teams this year. But right now in the lead, we have 3 teams in first place right now. We have Sonata and Evil at 12 points. All 3 teams at 12 points. Sonata and Evil, Tomohiro Ishii and Toru Yano, Tama Tonga and Tonga Lao. So there's a possibility that the Bullet Club will be coming out on top.
I have a feeling they will.
Then there's a 4-way tie for second place with Zack. So it's Zack Sabre Jr. and Taichi, Lance Archer and Davey Boy Smith Jr., Beretta and Chucky T, and then the last team is Juice Robinson and David Finlay. Oh yeah, there's I think 2 more nights of. I forget how many more.
So.
I don't have the dates in front of me.
I
but
think it's few.
There's about a week, right?
Yeah. Well, the pay-per-view, the final match is next Sunday, a week from this Sunday.
Okay, so there's probably a week of matches left to go.
Probably about 3 or 4 cards left, probably, depending on how they're.
Yeah, sorry. I had to duck away for a second. The 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, the 6th, 7th, and then the last on the 9th. Wow. Yeah, there's still there's a lot that can change between now and next week.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't wait to check out. Hopefully there will be more matches on this card.
Oh, I'm sure there will be.
So we'll do predictions if there's a minimum of 5 matches.
Yes.
Okay. We'll know more for once next week's show kicks in. Then we'll be able to do it and go forth and be like, hey, let's check this out.
Yes.
All right. Next up, I've got some Twitter news. It seems that our buddy JBL. Sadly, we can't do the hashtag fire JBL anymore because he has been fired. He keeps showing up randomly, though. But he, this past week, actually last night, decided to shoot on Cody a little bit. He went off on a Twitter rant. Most of them have been deleted at this point. But basically, he said that Cody was a tool, and that was it.
Yeah.
He just kept going off that he's like, Cody's not in my league, and, but I'm retired. It's like, so
I'm retired.
So your league is the retired guys? Of course he's not in your league because he's still competing. Oh.
At a higher level than you could if you went out in the indies.
Yeah, I know. Much higher. But Cody's response was great because he was just like, I think someone's been drinking.
I think JBL's been having a little too many to drink tonight.
Because I saw that randomly yesterday, but without following JBL. All I saw was that tweet, and I was just like, what the hell is going on? This doesn't make sense. I was like, whatever. I'll find out tomorrow.
But, yeah. So, it's a nice little way to combat, this bullshit-headedness that people like to do on Twitter and all that.
I am very glad that probably Cody was sitting at home just laughing about it. He was just like, all right, I got to say something, but I'm not going to put any context to it.
He was probably with the young bucks, and they're like, hey, dude, JBL's tweeting about you. And he's just
No, he posted that, and then I believe it was Nick, or no, it was Matt, posted that he had been blocked by JBL. So he couldn't figure out what was going on.
Oh, okay.
It was just like, and I saw both of those tweets together last night, and I was just like, that's random. Huh. Okay. Because all I could think is that, Cody saw something, or somebody retweeted it to him, or, tagged him in some way. And he was just like, oh, Brandy, come here. You got to see this. This is hilarious. And Matt, you got to check this out. Matt's like, I can't. Oh my. All I can see is that it was all direct message. It was all through text. And
Why are you wearing a Michaels shirt?
Cuz this is a sweater that was a mistake at work.
Oh, okay. I was like
So it's a 4X sweater that I wear as part of my winter garb.
So Adam, are you putting on weight?
No. I just really like big sweaters. I'm sorry. This is literally 3 sizes too big for me.
Yeah.
But it's so comfy.
Okay, what's next on the list?
All right. Next up. Oh, yeah. Speaking about Cody, he is going to be out for 6 weeks with knee surgery, but he's not going to go do it until after Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah. Well, he's not booked yet.
No, but
I'm assuming he's they haven't announced it yet, but he'll have a match on the card, probably defending his United States Championship.
Most likely.
And then he's gonna go and have the surgery, and he'll be out for 6 weeks. So Even if he decides to go back to WWE, he will not be making a return at the Royal Rumble.
Nope. Yeah, I highly doubt that's going to happen because it really does seem that the All Elite Wrestling is kind of becoming more and more of a thing right now.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see.
It's getting to a point that no one's denying anything again.
Yeah.
Like it's just like, all right, you know what? Now that these hashtags have leaked, just let them keep rolling. Look, put down the championship belt. I don't care. I'm hoping that there's more than 5 matches on that card. That way I can win at New Japan finally. All right. Let's see.
Hey, Adam,
here.
I could just do this.
Okay. Yeah, that's not funny anymore. All right. Next up, we've got rumors. Well, not rumors. Some of these guys have been very much told, yes, what's going on. But the rumor is that there's a new person that that's being eyed about coming up to the main roster for WWE from NXT.
Yep.
Yeah? Do you want to talk about that?
Oh, I don't know who that is.
It's Aleister Black. Thank you. You ruined that. You buried that one. Anyway, yeah, it does seem that Aleister Black is the kind of third in line to be called up now.
Not necessarily third in line, but he's being looked at.
Right.
Well,
I don't hear about anybody else that's being looked at.
Well, yeah, but we know Lars Sullivan's coming up.
Right. We just don't know where he's going yet.
EC3 was said to be coming up after SummerSlam, but his concussion in his NXT match, takeover match, prevented that. So whenever they have a spot available, right story, right time, basically thing, he's coming up. Whereas Aleister Black, the wording is he's being looked at, not actually.
No, but I mean, if you have EC3 come up right around Rumble, either before or make the appearance there and then appear on something else, SmackDown or Raw right after, that would put Aleister Black, kind of the third guy right now as the post-WrestleMania guy.
If, again, if they actually decide to have him come up.
Oh, I know. But if you're going to go with a call-up for Aleister Black, I would love to see it be the post-WrestleMania one.
Oh, yeah.
And making a splash immediately.
On SmackDown.
Mm-hmm. Even though I would like to see a match between him and Finn.
Well, right around after WrestleMania, they have the Superstar Shakeup.
Oh, Finn moves over. We have the entire Bullet Club over here. I mean, the club.
Assuming
#2sweet.
Assuming they don't leave for All Elite Wrestling.
Oh, see, that would be... Oh, my God. That would be such a kick in the balls.
Yeah, it would.
AJ, Finn, and the Good Brothers all disappear to All Elite Wrestling and immediately try to, show off, they are the NWO over there.
All the guys who left and got super kicked come back to get vengeance on the people who super kicked them.
Yes, exactly.
Well, in that case, they gotta bring Adam Cole over because he's gotten super kicked before.
Yeah, no. That'll be something long down the road. Right now he's got a very good thing going for him.
Oh yeah, he does.
And if you are gonna ever bring up anyone out of Undisputed Era, I feel because they are a true faction, a true stable, you have to move all of them up together.
Oh yeah,
that's why I don't think as an invasion.
I don't think they're gonna be called up for a little while because you pull those guys out.
Oh, that is NXT, too big of a hole to fill right now.
That's a huge hole you gotta fill. So when they go up, I think Triple H is gonna have already started to plan for that.
Yep.
And he's probably told like Vince is like, if you want these guys, you can you need to let me know well in advance, so I can start planning for it.
Yeah.
But so
Uh,
I think Vince will see those guys and just gonna be like, oh, there's a bunch of short guys. Never mind.
They're so thin. That's why I do truly fear for Aleister Black on the main roster, because he's not that big.
Since he's debuted with NXT and now yes, he's still a shorter wrestler, but he's bulked up more.
Oh yeah,
by far.
but he's still not at the size that you would expect on the main roster.
No.
I mean, at the same time, in today's main roster, right? Well, almost every WWE roster, you have these random little guys that go all the way to the top, like Shawn Michaels. Actually, Shawn is the only one. God damn it. Yeah, really, he's the only one that fit the bill.
Just move on. Let's just move on.
All right, let's go on. We have, this is my last thing. It's going to be a short show. Walter has signed to NXT UK. If you don't know who this person is, he is one of the biggest names in the UK/European wrestling scene right now.
His name's Walter, or
just Walter?
I heard, the guys on Wrestle Talk were pronouncing his name completely different.
Oh, what'd they call him?
It was almost like they were dropping the W.
Okay, no, it's Walter.
That's what I was gonna say, but like they were saying, maybe not dropping the W, but they were saying it differently.
Oh, okay, because I mean that's how he's booked in Defiant.
Or Walter or Walter.
That
I don't
might
know.
be just their accent.
No, they were saying the way they were saying it just seemed they were saying it really different, but I don't know. It doesn't matter to me.
All right. But yes, now this puts a huge hole in both physically and talent-wise, into the UK scene right now.
Yes.
Because there's been a new addition to the NXT UK contracts, which limits what promotions the talent can go to between tapings.
Yes.
And right now, there are four companies that they can use. You have Progress, ICW, Evolve in the US, and WXW in Germany.
Yes. Now, Adam, do you know the reason why why they're doing this?
Look, I understand that they're trying to secure the talent and not have the talent used in another company where they have no control.
Well, one of the reasons was when they were allowed this, they were allowed to go to anyone who didn't have a strong, had a TV deal. They couldn't work for them. Mm-hmm. Or if they did, they had to be only on house shows. They couldn't be anywhere on TV, or a super strong web streaming presence.
Right.
So they had, but that's a lot of companies apparently over there still.
I mean, Defiant really has themselves set that way.
So, whereas now it's just those companies there, and one of the things that apparently, as I saw, maybe it was on Wrestle Talk or it was on Wrestling Inc. But I'm pretty sure it was Wrestle Talk who said apparently a lot of people came into the UK Performance Center with a bunch of injuries that they didn't realize that anyone had. So that could be something. But the main reason what I've read was that it's because tickets for their events aren't selling that well, because they can see these guys on their other shows as well.
Oh yeah.
And who are you gonna pay? What show are you gonna go to when you can see these guys for $10 ticket, or NXT UK, which is going to be a higher price.
A $40 ticket.
Yeah. So it makes more sense that
From a totally.
okay,
From a business
we're not
standpoint, that makes a ton of sense.
Yes. So it's not like I don't think Triple H wants to limit them. And I think
No,
when
because
he takes over WWE,
because Regal
he-
put out a statement that they're not trying to do what Vince did. Basically, what he said was they're not doing what Vince did back in the early '80s, where he was just literally just sniping talent and then securing them. They're like, no, they're trying to secure the business end of it.
Yeah, because some people were accusing, like Triple H, I saw today, Triple H is doing what Vince did for the territory these days, but on a global scale.
And that's not actually what they're trying to do.
Triple H is not trying to do that.
No, because they're going, no, this is we're securing talent in the UK for a UK show.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't...
But not just a UK... Yeah, but not just... They're not just trying to secure talent for the UK or anything. It's part of their Triple H's strategy for talent.
You're right.
Build them up in their home countries instead of having to fly them all to the Performance Center.
Right.
Use them there, and as they are doing well in these independent other like NXT country territories, you can bring them into the main NXT territory, boosting up the talent of NXT to the point where it's like, oh, you're good enough to go to NXT now.
NXT could become a real third brand.
Yeah. Whereas then from NXT, you like once you get good enough there, then you're ready to go to the main roster.
And we have two different shows. We have a very promo-heavy Raw and a very in-ring action-heavy SmackDown.
Yeah. So
we will let you know what we think
like,
you're better for.
Yeah, and so it's just them trying to secure their business end, because any promotion over there would be doing the exact same thing if they're in the WWE's position.
It all comes
Everyone
down
will be
to
securing their
securing talent.
Yeah, you're securing your talent, so when you have shows that people are going to pay you the money, not to a smaller venue that you have no influence or relationship with, that is cheaper.
Exactly.
It's business, and people who like to forget, pro wrestling is a business.
Right. There's one other thing that has kind of come out from this as well.
What's that?
So, under the list of promotions that they could not work for, like specified promotions you can't work for, it had New Japan. It had Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
But there was one name mysteriously missing.
What's that?
Impact.
What's that?
Exactly. The WWE.
Oh, fuck the owl place.
Yes. It seems that WWE is not even looking at Impact as any form of competition anymore. Even though Impact did have the craziest move of the week in it. The new tag team called the Radicals premiered, and their finishing move is one of them does a backflip and the other one pushes him mid backflip onto the guy in the ring, prone in the ring.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's an absolutely bizarre and crazy move, but it works. Because it's just a backflip body splash.
That's true.
And with the shove, it just looks crazy.
Someone's gonna get hurt.
Oh yeah,
doing that move.
Because you're being put. The person that's backflipping is being pushed from the feet towards the face.
Yeah.
So this landing was very high chest. There's a possibility of someone getting splashed in the face.
Yeah, really is.
And or the rotation not going around properly.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we do have to. This is I don't have anything else. Do you have anything else?
Do you know me?
You
Not
have
know me?
nothing else then. Okay.
I have everything else.
Anyway.
You know why? Because the champ is here.
God damn it. So yes, it does seem like we do have to once again rest in peace Monday Night Raw. It has been a wonderful ride with you from 1993 until 2018. I am so sorry. My condolences go out to SmackDown and NXT. I hope that they will be able to move on past this tragedy.
All indie promotions in the Milwaukee area, I do recommend you leaving because pro wrestling is now dead there.
This cancer might spread within the city. We do not know how this happened. We do know that it was an outside source. Maybe it was an inside source. We're not entirely sure.
Get out while you can before the quarantines go up and you can't.
Exactly. And one other thing. Next week we are doing predictions for Ring of Honor Final Battle. So yeah, we got predictions next week. I might win. Might win the championship back.
No, we're doing predictions for the following week for Final Battle.
No, because Final Battle is happening that day.
No, it's happening the day after we record.
Oh, yes, we are. Never mind. Well, next week we will not be bringing you the Ring of Honor Final Battle predictions. It'll be a week after that. That's right, 2-week announcement.
But we may be giving you some New Japan predictions if enough matches have predicted for the finals of the World Tag League.
I hope that's a bigger card.
At least by the time we get to record.
Exactly. Anyway, Tim, I want to say thank you so much for doing the show with me again this week. And you want to do the sign-off?
Only if I can figure out a way so I don't have to look at your face anymore.
All right, then sign off. That way we can make this thing go away.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have any, let us know down in the comment section what you thought of today's show. And if you have a better dig for about Adam's face, let me know down there, please.
There, it's better.
On the way down there, be sure to give us a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe.
Ding.
Ring the bell.
Ding, ding.
What's the super tagline?
And while you're down there, you can go ahead and we'll see you again next Friday, ladies and gentlemen. No, it's not next Friday.
What's the tagline? What's the tagline?
There is no tagline.
I got one. I got a tagline.
Oh, you do?
I think you'll like it. Yeah. Ring the bell so you don't have to see